baby. You know what time it is. We are in here for a car conversation, and you know the rules. Doors and windows will be locked, and you cannot leave this car or this conversation until we are completely done. Now, this is a good one. Now, my baby, you can't afford to lock in with a person who has shown you on a consistent basis that they are not consistent. They are only persistent in pursuing connection, but do not have the maturity to be challenged by accountability or slow their anger when things aren't operating in a way that makes them feel better. And baby, you gotta watch out for the people who show up all together and pretend that they're healed enough to pursue you. Because once that mask slips off, you begin to see how filtered variations of them keep showing up. And baby, that's why you gotta pay attention to how a person handles being addressed. Because anybody can be pleasant while they're being agreed with. You know, anybody can be attentive while they're getting their way. Anybody can give you softness when circumstances have not required them to be honest about the parts of themselves that still need work. But baby, let a boundary show up. Let disappointment be a part of the equation. Let discernment catch, something that they were hoping would go unnoticed. And now all of a sudden, a person who claimed that they wanted something real starts acting like real only felt good when it didn't require reflection. And you shouldn't be interested in being understanding to the point that you have to keep dodging reality for someone else's lack of emotional discipline. And baby, you will not be accepting, disrespect when hard times have never given anybody permission to mishandle you, because, grown people who truly want connections don't just pursue access, they pursue awareness and correction. So, no, my baby. We should not be moved by presentation alone. We should be watching for consistency, emotional restraint, and whether their character can hold itself together. When disappointment, when life or correction requires something of them that ego can't handle. Because if the version of love falls apart the moment accountability is required, then what they were offering was never safe enough to begin with. And they need to find something safe to pursue, not you. Safe to pursue, not you. All right, you're welcome. No tissues today. You better walk out like a whole gangster, because you got this. All right, talk later.